Hello everybody, welcome to the C.H.A.B.I.S YouTube channel, welcome back to my kitchen camera. I had quite a work Sunday. We had a brunch. I don't know if this exists in English. That's this breakfast lunch combination, and it's probably a pseudo English word from Germany. Anyway, so I'm in a gospel choir and we have been singing gospels and serving foods and drinks and so on from 9:30 to 12:30, 1:30 about. Anyway, I still decided to do something not quite unlike a YouTube video. And I want this tree planting stuff to keep kind of alive. How is it named? Team Trees. So I encourage you to go to the website teamtrees.org. If you aren't there already, you can there chip in some money to plant trees from this charity organization. And because we are talking about trees, I show you something which is kind of related to trees. And it starts with this. Those are chestnuts. It's a type of chestnut. You probably have it in all over the world. I guess it's very well known in parks. They are not the strictly edible chestnuts. They are not, not really poisonous, but they are all around. As you see, it's gone. I have more. It's typically in autumn. We call them Rosskastanie, which translates to horse chestnut. I'm not sure if they taste like horse poo or if they were used to feed horses, or maybe both. At least they are probably not very tasty. I can give it a try because the end result is this here. And if you shake it well, it's a rather old sample, but you can see it does how is it? Yeah, I can't really get the word right now. But you see what it does. And it's actually kind of like a soap, because those chestnuts contain saponines, so that's the stuff we have in soap. And you can use this to wash clothes or something, even though you see it's not strictly white and it may discolor your white laundry. But you can refine the stuff a bit more. Well, I did cut up one of those nuts here, and this is the result I got. It's just about this. They are white on the inside. And if you peel them very well, remove all the brown stuff from the outside, I guess you will have a quite white result. So it should not discolor your laundry that much. I use it in this form. And all I actually did was putting them into the glass. And then take some hot water. I have an idea. I have to do everything quite high up so you can see it. put some hot water, pour it over it. And then, let's see, close the lid, see if it already extracts the saponines. Yeah, you can see it's already starting. Other plants also contain saponines. The very famous tropic washing nuts contain it in large quantities. But the problem with those washing nuts is that they are now sold internationally for a lot of money. And the residents of the country where they come from can't afford their own washing nuts anymore, and they have to resort to industrial washing powder now. So we ecologic people, kind of coarse people who already lived very ecologic, to stop living ecologic because we buy the stuff for high prices. But you will probably find in your local ecosystem a plant containing quite a lot of saponines. That should not be a problem. Those chestnuts here do. You can probably find them in your park if you are in some temperate region. You may grow your own washing nuts if you are in tropical areas. Or you can use ivy, which is, at least in Europe, omnipresent and not really loved by garden or forest owners, so you can get the stuff for free. You will find something probably in your area where you can do your own washing soap and at least give it a try. Not with your best clothing, maybe. Just as I warned you. But as you see, it's incredibly easy. You just have to remove the nuts, but maybe you can even let them in. I don't know, actually, I did not yet try it. And you have to make it more or less fresh and use it in a couple of days because it will get moldy after some time. Even though this first batch has been standing around for quite a week or more just on the desk, and it's still okay. So it's not so bad if you have a closed lid and you have the hot water. Here in my case I have quite hot water and I shake it a bit, make everything quite hot. You can also put it upside down for a moment, so you have probably sterilized everything quite a bit. It will last for some time. At the other hand, you can just keep the nuts and use them whenever you need. So this was about chestnuts and about how trees can be very nice and very useful. And by the way, those chestnut trees are really nice. I love them. They get some flowers in the spring and yeah, are quite big. And I made this video on Friday night about the chili peppers. Here's just what I got from them from, I guess that's about about 10 days worth of harvest. Yeah. Can give it a try. No. It's okay, it's not too strong. They aren't the strongest peppers I know. If I want to eat the whole one, I probably would get a bit too hot. But I I guess this is particularly mild one. Yeah, that's my own food. Oh, and what did I want to talk about? Yeah. Just if there are some knife nerds wanting to what I cut it up with, this is... it's actually the pretty affordable stuff you can get here in Switzerland, not the worst. Probably some people may have heard about the name Victorinox. But after all, this is a local company here in Switzerland, and those aren't the most complicated knives. But they last for a lot of time. Be careful when cutting the nuts up, they are quite hard. I had to carefully keep my hands above everything and never below or to the side of it. Not like this, just I had to press down, so yeah, get some good and sharp knife to cut up those nuts, because they are round. Knife has to bite into it, and otherwise they may roll, or you have some, maybe a blender or something will do. It's just a bit hard to get the brown stuff out of it afterwards. But that's, and always I'm cutting fairly hard stuff. Ah, now I remember, I wanted to try to taste the chestnuts, if they taste as bad as the name sounds. Bit sweet. Ah yeah, afterwards they get quite a strong taste. Okay. Yeah, they get quite bitter. As usual, it's normal that you have quite a lot of bitter taste in natural stuff. I did not look it up, but I guess they are not extremely poisonous or something. I guess they just don't taste too well. But yeah, if that was all I had to eat, I could probably get used to it. And it's probably like acorns. You may, if you cook them very well and have them in water for a long time, to clean them kind of, to dissolve some of the bitter taste, they may be quite, even kind of edible. Those are really good. That's really not a strong one. And I have from the same chili pepper plants very strong ones and very mild ones. And this was definitely a mild one, but I did not yet reach the upper part. So that's it definitely for today. It's already long enough. I will not take any time to cut the video, I guess, just because it's already after 9 p.m. and I'm really kind of tired. But at least I got the video. Once again, I will put the link to teamtrees.org into the descriptions. As I said, trees are very useful, not just because they take a lot of carbon dioxide out of the air, also because they give you some shade, they give you some nuts you can wash your clothes with, or some fruits you can eat. By the way, I made another batch of desiccated pears here, also from trees. Yeah, quite dry. but I like them. And here we have some prunes, I guess that's the word, from another tree, also dried. That was very easy, I tried them with the stone inside. That's a bit lazy, but you can buy them that way too. And that's it for now. Lots of stuff in not the shortest video I've ever made. Thank you for watching the C.H.A.B.I.S CH video. My name is Peter Gull and I hope to see you next time. And if you can afford, if you like, if you feel like, plant some trees. Thank you and have a very good time.